Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. And so, just kind of looking at things. Um, Signs that you may be liked by somebody in a direction that you didn't expect and or a person you didn't expect can be an interesting thing. So the first is they make consistent eye contact. So eye contact is a great sign of interest because they're trying to get your attention without looking obvious. So they may flutter away and then come back towards you and flutter away and come back towards you. The back and forth nature of the eye contact also speaks to the nervousness of the individual, which ultimately leads then to a more consistent and focused mentality. This can be super challenging for people, but when you have that level of attraction, it can be overwhelming, at least in some days, or from um, uh, you know, and so that can be one aspect of things. The next thing to look at least partially, is whether or not people are kind of showing a certain level of having their friends or acquaintances get you involved in conversation. This may be for multiple reasons. Number one, to find out things about you, but number two, to show you to learn your level of engagement, to learn your likes and dislikes, the things that matter to you, the things that don't, and ultimately be able to formulate stronger opinions, stronger relationships with you on the basis of the things you enjoy and the things that you struggle with. And so that can be super valuable in a number of ways, but it can also be kind of intimidating if a person is constantly, stressed out over the idea of if someone's trying to figure them out, because obviously you may not feel as comfortable in connecting with an individual if that's the case. And so that becomes super, super challenging for a number of reasons there. In any event, there is the um, next thing in the line, which happens to be kind of looking at things through the eyes of memories. And so, if a person has constant, vivid memories or very detailed memories of conversations you've had or um, things that would bolster or strengthen the relationship between the two of you, that can be another pretty intense sign of interest. Now, most people don't want to think about somebody kind of taking mental stock and mental note of how they relate with the world, but people do that upon occasion, and it's challenging for any number of reasons to kind of go through that a little bit, have those challenges, have those natures to things, and kind of begin looking at things from a level where a person may be trying to connect through memories with them just to build bigger bonds. And a lot of times people don't always have comfort with that because it's like, are you, emotionally stalking me or whatever? And a lot of times people do come off that way without necessarily a meaning to. Finding agreement on a variety of topics can be another tremendous way of kind of working through things. So the level of agreement is also a key indicator. If a person is constantly looking to agree with you, looking to have some level of conversation with you in that way, it can be super overwhelming, especially if you're, you know, um, needing support. And so that will create a rapport. The rapport created through agreement can ultimately lead to some challenges as it relates to moving forward, but also as it relates to kind of just seeing things for as they are and what they are. There are some challenges in that way, and the nature of things does get a little confused and confusing when people are struggling to have that level of higher, I guess you'd say higher level relationship, for lack of a better term. Certainly, people struggle in that area. So, hopefully, this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.